Subhanallah. Allah. Ya Allah. Allah. Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the world of Islam, coming to you from Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. From Denmark to China, from Australia to Argentina, from the USA to the UK. There are more than 1.5 billion Muslims in the world today. The religion of Islam is the fastest growing religion on earth, but unfortunately, the true nature of Islam is often misrepresented and misunderstood. So I invite you to join us as we travel throughout the world of Islam and give you the opportunity to know the truth about Islam and the truth about Muslims. You are now entering the world of Islam.
Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to the world of Islam. Our travels through the world of Islam have brought us to College Park, Maryland, here in the United States of America. And I'm here in the Al Huda School, and I'm joined by the principal of the school, Brother Imad Tibi. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
And thank you for inviting us to the school, because it's one of the things we're very happy to see here in America, a Muslim school, because we don't have so many of them. So thank you for inviting us here.
You're welcome.
Brother Imad, just before we start to talk about the school, we are just trying to get to know Muslims in America, as this is a country of immigrants. We'd like to know your story and how you came to be here in America.
My story first, I came from Syria to pursue my education. So I came to Miami, Florida, to the University of Miami.
And what did you study there?
I studied the biomedical engineering, and I graduated with a master's degree from there. And then I went to Texas, and I got another master's degree in biomedical engineering in different field, which is in control. Basically, at that time, I got involved in the weekend school of the masjid in Texas.
But before you go there, let me just ask you, when you came to America, I mean, did you intend to stay here in America, and did you have some kind of expectation? And what would the actual, what did you actually find when you came to America?
In fact, like most of the people and most of immigrants, they come here just to get the knowledge, the education, and they go back to their country. And that's what the first intention. And after that, when you come here and study, and then the next step you think, okay, let me get some experience in working in the field that I graduated with. And then this will get you more involved, maybe in the masjid, in the area, in the Islamic center. And then as you go on and you want to give more, the intention will change, and you feel yourself that you can help the community.
Brother Imad, we hear from some people who come to America from Muslim countries that their iman increased when they came to America, and they felt, more connected to Islam than they did in their home country. Was this the case for you?
Yes, relatively yes, because here when you come to the United States, you need to be with the other Muslims because they have the same culture, the same habits and custom, and then you come together and becoming one and work together. And that's why you feel like strong all together, and that's applied to all the minorities basically, and that's why how you feel is stronger in Iman, and you want to give to the community.
And did you feel that, because you spoke Arabic and the people are Muslim here and don't speak Arabic, that you really wanted to help them in learning Arabic?
That's another factor, in fact, because that's how I start with the weekend school, because they need somebody to teach Arabic, and since my mother language is Arabic, so I got involved in teaching and helping the community to learn Arabic. So that's what I get more involved in the masjid.
Right. Now your degrees are in biomedical engineering. Now, how did you make the transition or to work in the field of teaching
as opposed to working in the field of biomedical engineering, which is a very
Sure.
lucrative field, much more so than teaching.
Right. In fact, what happened is that after I graduated, at that time I was already involved in the masjid and in the weekend school, as I said, working with the kids, giving the community. And when I start teaching and helping the kids, I felt and I relate to the kids, and I felt that I need to help more and more. And this led me to just get more experience in the teaching field.
Now let me ask you, initially, what kind of school were you teaching? Where were you teaching in the beginning?
In the beginning, it was the weekend school in Texas, in Arlington area. Yeah, that was weekend school. The kids come on Sunday for a few hours, so we teach them Arabic. So that's how I got involved there. And then when I felt that the kids, they need help of the community, so I pursued the teaching field, in fact. And that's how it was not easy decision to change, but I felt that I feel comfortable and I like to deal with kids and help kids in general.
But initially, when you started teaching in schools, was it in Muslim schools, or did you start just in the regular public school system?
No, in fact, it was a school, weekend school, that part of the Islamic Center, not a public school. But then at that time, I got an offer from a company who trained the teachers in the public school in Dallas area, Texas. And I signed a contract with them. I work with them. I liked the methodology, how they help the kids, and that's what I want to help kids. So that was a way for me to get the experience how we can help the kids in general, and specifically in the Islamic Center where I live.
And when you were working in the public schools, did you ever feel within you the desire to work in the Muslim school and helping the Muslim children to create an environment different from the public school? And also, let me ask you, what's the difference of the environment of the Muslim Islamic school as opposed to the public school?
Well, there is a big difference in the sense that when you deal with the kids in the public school, there are certain limitations, certain rules that you should adhere to, which is fine. When you come to the Islamic school, you feel more comfortable to inculcate the Islamic culture in the mind, the heart of the kids, so you can speak about the Islam, if you want to discipline them from that perspective. And when you feel you are giving to your community, that they see it's the teacher is not only an employee who can teach them the math subject and leave, but teaching the math, teaching the respect, how to be a good Muslim in this country.
But someone who would take a job in a Muslim school, do they have to necessarily make some sacrifices to do so? I mean, is it possible that most people could find better paying jobs elsewhere?
Yeah, definitely that's the case. And until now, since then, until now still, when you work in Islamic school, definitely your salary will be lower than the work in the public school. And that's the sacrifice that the people do when they decide to work in the Islamic school. But for a noble task, for a noble purpose, it's worth it when you feel like, because the money is not everything, but you need to give to your community, you give the children of the community. So you have to make a sacrifice, definitely. But always you put your trust in Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open a door for you, and you can make it in one way or another.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So, Brother Imad, tell me about the school here and how it was established and what grades it goes through and what services are offered by the school here.
The school started in 1995. They started from kindergarten through second grade with 22 students at that time. Now this year, alhamdulillah, we are up to the 9th grade. This year we started the high school 9th grade, and the plan to add one grade each year up to the 12th grade. Alhamdulillah, this year we have about 400 students from kindergarten through 9th grade. And alhamdulillah, our school is growing fast, and alhamdulillah, we have teachers, more qualified teachers who are applying to our school, and they are part of the school here, alhamdulillah. And we see the results through different ways. Another